definitely not be made for kids. Like, I don't know who would ever believe that. Yeah, you can use a controller apparently. Oh, stuff is moving. I honestly thought it was just gonna be static. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. How's our body? It was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Whoa! Should move? Open. Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. He's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Better not go in there right now and check during the day. Better not go in right there. Go in there right now and check during the day. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Nope. I don't look that way. Not anymore. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. I can't sleep now. What if someone comes here looking for shelter? Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Fine. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Visitors. Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface, at least. Maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I'd better take a peek at night. He said the kitchen? What's that? This? Hey, beer. Damn. So it's all true, after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work, but don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. Be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try and survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. Excuse me. 575-616. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at the brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel you've had enough conversation for one day, drink beer and relax. Cockroach. Oh, and more cockroaches. Why am I able to click it? Doesn't do anything. Boger Kearney. World's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. Reduces energy to 0. That beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. Kombucha. 1. Kombucha times 1. Saves the game. This save persists even after your current playthrough ends. My favorite drink. Makes me feel good. Clears my head. Reminds me of better times. Use. Radio. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. Jesus. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People. They're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Can you describe what you're seeing? Do not leave the house until dark. No, the guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Alright, so doing that seemed to make it so I did not use energy. Window. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. View. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Neighbor. Oh! Neat. Alright. Hi. My daddy here. Can you get him for me? It was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's also strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Wait, I'm just checking to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. You start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. Still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I got your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks. You too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. Then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. Let's build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Already? Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. I don't mean any harm, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what can you say? I'm a good man. Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Does it look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. You're going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyways. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of the previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, it was a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust me. Perhaps I even... Well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Really? Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today. The TV said we shouldn't go in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just... Well, you're gonna laugh. Yeah. Visitors come to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. Come in. Thank Thank you. Haha. Thanks so much. Seriously. I get to live a little longer, thank God. Oh, come on. Hello. He doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. May I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you with it yet. Take off your jacket. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. Won't beg. Won't bother you any longer. You should leave. I understand. Goodbye then. I can see your hands are stained with gunpowder. Could you shoot me? Right. I'm sure you don't want to waste the bullets. Goodbye. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our earlier report seemed to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with For Rest, you can pick up everything you need just by picking up your phone. Just call 070-383 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Please. It's simple. Send your photos and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiam@humanverificationagency.agency and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Yes? Was there something you wanted? Why are the three of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove head first into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves! Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" Looks like the conversation is over. Hope this ends soon. Hope all of this ends soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into my bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, to see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and set me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. I need to test you. You want to check your teeth. Wait, what? You're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. So, do I fit the description? I need to test you. What do you want to check? Your teeth. Want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in some of that odor of sadness and smoke. Yeah, those aren't pure white. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. But you could still kill them. Your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here. You can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes your house. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Bang on my door. Hey now, how are feelings? Didn't mean to wake you. I've been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be gravedigger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. You just walk off the job. Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folk stops caring about proper send-offs, I tell you. Sun will cremate the corpses anyway. And these nights are too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it. I'm done. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? Terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Seeing all the shit going on, fucking crazy. Going up and okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know. But hey, I got a dope ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Wanna hear it? Since everyone else is busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Let's hear it. Diet ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Fuck yeah, my dude, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Ooh, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell's going on? You for real with me, dude? What did I miss? Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. The sun is flaring up, burning people alive during the day. No freaking way. Bro, I saw that movie, the one with the bald dude. So all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes at the sun, right? Boom, rocket launch. Mission to stop the world from ending is go. Radical dude. Oh. And the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. You really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man. It's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man. Harsher mellows with all this doom and gloom. After all that stuff is on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. The movies, man. They got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Ooh, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's happened to me, like, ever. We should totally make a movie about this someday. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. If you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Wish some visitors would just go back underground. How'd you become a gravedigger? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Some cemeteries kind of like a library, you know? These books aren't for reading, they just lie there, quiet. I used to nail every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. One day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. Maybe he had a mustache, but poof, gone like the dew in the morning. Dead man disappears. Is that like dying all over again? Okay, set. Bogus. What'd you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? Yeah? Are you a scammer? Sure I have. It's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip, then kick back till the dough comes rolling into daddy. No money? No problem. Just borrow it from some other fucknut. So how much did you make? How do I put this? Made 30 fucking mil in debts, sure, but debts got nothing on me. I definitely don't give a shit about them now. Look danger straight in the eyes, bro. What happened next? Back at your house. Ugh. After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. Started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They're acting like I wasn't even there. Then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders. And in the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in the sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I sat there frozen, useless like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. Sprinted for the exit. It was just like fear gave me strength. I ran, never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. I had the sun burn you up. Don't remember. Must have spent the whole night just lying there on the ground. And then, that's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on, you don't think I'll be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, mom, dad. No, I'm a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. You seem like a visitor. Why would you say that? I'm even more scared. I don't want to die. I don't. I guess we're all going to die. I want to take a look at my fingernails. It's a great thing to check. But okay, take a look. What? What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. I know I should probably, like, not take everyone in. I should kill people, but... What's up, dude? What were you doing before the cataclysm? Aw, bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic, commercial, panic, commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying, now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that war. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Booyah. I'm gonna test you. With your teethies. Haha, check it. Teeth like I totally grew up. Look like I grew up chewing corn, not cereal, right? Bro, these chompers tough as nails. Popped a wine bottle with them once. Man. Wild. Totally almost bit off my tongue. But the beers kept flowing, bro. Come on, man. Just like to blaze it, you know? There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. I wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples, or looking for somewhere to set up a base. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think of what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. Here's some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand. Got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes. So... love No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. Who knows where they'll be in a few days. Hello. Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this. I don't think the sun's gonna actually explode. Aren't you tired of carrying her around? Please mind what you said. Yes, it'd be draining, but I could never abandon her, if that's what you mean. We both left our parents' house together. All we have is each other now. Come on. Thank you. Help me bring her in. I think her parents' death has worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll snap out of it while we're here. So, we meet again. Remember, things were a bit different last time we crossed paths. Yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Somewhere towards the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You will need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. Cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay, so I have to back out for that. Someone else is gonna die. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon. Here's the news. Puma has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. Puma has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, Puma discovered the sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next step, a report on Puma. But first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bober Brewery together. Since then, Bober Kearney has become one of the best-selling beers, both at home and in bars. Bober Kearney beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available for rest food delivery. Call now on 070-383. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today, we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There's mountains of information in there. Damn it. I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Mother... before I talk to them. You okay? Don't come any closer. Sorry, I thought you were going to kill me. If I wanted to kill you, I'd been dead a long time ago. Sorry, I'm really on edge. I have no idea who I can trust. And what if you're a visitor? Will you kill me? Suck me alive? Peel it away? Please no, just kill me quickly and painlessly. I don't want to die in agony, please. Relax, I'm not a visitor. Everybody sure, I haven't checked your teeth. Your eyes, We're all going to die. It's just a matter of whether the visitors or the sun gets us first. There's no hope left. Death is coming for us no matter what we do. I want to be alone. I need to test you. Your eyes. You want to check my eyes? I can already guess what you'll see. What happens if I have one of the signs? Yeah, it's clearly... Well, yeah, well, I wasn't surprised about that. Am I really a visitor? What do you think? And why don't I know about it? Is that how people turn into them? Maybe it's enough just to think you're not like everyone else, that society hates you. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Identify a visitor and take action. Alright, so she was a visitor. Okay. Sup, dude? What do you do for work? Work? Well, suckers work, dude. I was out there living, you get me? Saw this movie once. The main guy, straight up with me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Oh no. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies. That's real living. Like, I guess I was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joint. Folks set me up, you know. So you're living off your parents? Or slacker then? Living off your parents. Why you hustle, dude? But I got it all figured out. Not using what's already got, so hella dumb. But you got a big ass gun, right? Or just hanging on the wall? Just gonna hang on the wall? Hell no. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Same as you. More little baggies. What you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down right at the edge. Looked in, nothing. Then I look up, and far off, I see someone standing there, watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell, glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. Damn near shit myself. I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast. That part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though. Just disappeared like smoke. Some fucked up shit. That's when all this visitor mess started. Alright, so I know the bar guy and this dude were not visitors because they got killed by visitors. And it seems like if they die, they turn into that, like an actual corpse. I need to check myself. Screw this. Sup, dude? Let me test you. Like, no worries at all. I got you, homie. Eyes. Can't keep my lids open too long. Looking at stuff stressing me out, man. Pupils, don't sweat it. And you wouldn't believe how often they bust my ass for that at the store, dude. Remember, dude. Leave what? Let me test you. Fine. Hold on. Check. I'm wide open. Turned inside out long ago. Eyes. I enter my shift. Daytime folks see the sun, but all I see is the lamp on my head and shadows in the grave. It's just that time though, and jumpy. Eyes darting, waiting for a visitor to creep up. Hard way to live. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Seems the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head on a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what's here tomorrow, the pale visitor, or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there's a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. That pale, creepy stranger killed them all. Good evening. From FEMA, we're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. How are you gonna help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data sent to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they will be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Do we have a plan of action? Of course, we can't action our plans without proof. So let's take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. You need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. Oh, they just took him. They just took that chick. There. Much better. Howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're in trouble? I guess we can go and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted though. She needs a little rest. Could we stay for just a little while? It's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. Maybe we can all talk together another day. If we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Yeah, come in. Please, friend. Forgive my insistence, but try to put yourself in my shoes. My wife is very weak these days. She tires quickly, and I do anything for her. You understand? Love her dearly, and give you the shirt off my back if it could buy her safety. Speaking of that, we've got something. It's not my shirt, but how about kombucha? I'm willing to give you everything I have left if it means my darling can get a moment's rest. So what do you say? Will you help us? Don't take bribes. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll just have to keep looking, won't we, sweetie? Come on, move your damn legs. I'm tired too. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my dad. Why did they do that? They were just sitting with my daddy in the kitchen, and then they did something. Then they set the house on fire. When I ran away, I could hear them laugh. Come in. You'll help me. I'm scared. Hi. You open or not? Do you want grate a beer? Jar. I'm like, don't know. Give whatever. You open, yes or no? You tell me to come here, so I came. Where'd you find my house? Sea City. Live there. Saw your house. Walk over here. Not hot here. Remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more, or what? Strange thing to say. Prove you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open your home. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Seems like no one else is coming tonight. Pretty sure I might die here, but smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm, don't leave the house during the day. Next step, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to the quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, no employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891 533. We'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Some visitors would just go back underground. What's the point of digging when no one buries the dead? I don't really dig, just keep an eye out, mostly. After that mess, I started poking around fresh graves. It's real careful, no funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. But nope. Bones all where they should be. Corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe it ain't the dead coming back. Maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried, but weren't. Hey, Testy. Armpits. Aren't you something? It itches like the dirt's crawling under my skin. Besides, I got holes to dig, no time for shaving. Alright, so I know one of them. Hi, cat. Hi, cat. Hello, hi. Pet cat. You reach on pet cat. It's hard to tell if it likes it or not. What a derpy looking cat. I need to check myself. Screw this. I want my mom. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking. I said they were wrong. Then they said, Mommy. Just rest for now. Mom calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. Kitty's here. What more you need? I'm here. What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all the same to me. Place is place. Said go here. So went here. I don't want anything. I don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? That's the most interesting part. Have things written in pupils. See? Tragic. You live alone, yes, so how would it feel? Let me test you. Teeth. Teeth? You chew up what conscience leaves behind? Eat it all up. Bite a tasty hole and tasty conscience. What is conscience? Ha ha ha. Shoot the gun. That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. God damn, dude. Blew off her entire fucking torso. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Mom put out the fanciest set for holidays. Now, who the hell needs it? Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Alright, so that twin still there. One of the twins. I don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. And again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Unless in isolation. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills into the other. Then they sewed it up, but only on one side. Basement enter. What? House enter. When the fuck has that been there? I can't. Oh wait, gotta check all the windows and stuff. Ooh. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house. Oh, so very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black. It looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, Issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Received 1 FEMA notice. So you're still holed up in here, I see. What'd you think of that guy? The one in the suit. He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Maybe we should take matters into our own hands. Doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay. The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone. Not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How'd you know about the cat? I see further than most, a gift I was given. I won't see all, but you. I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? Can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. Can I come in and rest for a minute? Where'd you come from? Don't remember. Doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window there. Does your friend need help? Not anymore. When he did need it, no one did anything. Now he's dead. He might have lived if anybody gave a shit. Come on. Won't be staying long. I just need to rest a bit. Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? Not with FEMA, are you? No, not with FEMA. Oh good, that means I can trust you. You see, standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So if you say you're not with them, you must be telling you the truth, Which means I can share something big with you. Where'd you get all this? Okay, I'll tell you. I think I could trust you. You have to swear you'll never tell anyone else, yes? I used to work at a research institute. They fired me over my discoveries. I claimed that the visitors are not the real threat, but what's inside them. Brain parasites. Those fools refused to acknowledge the merit of my findings. Earplugs. That's all it would have taken to stop the parasites crawling into their heads. Thousands could have been saved. So I left the institute with my head held high, and a few valuable archives in hand. Come on. I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against visitors. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search. But did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. Excuse me. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, a word from our sponsors. Push some visitors, but just go back underground. Need to test you. Fine, go on, check. Wide open. Turned inside out longer, yeah. Photo. That's a funny one. Looks like shadows, probably just dust on the lens. Did it say someone died tonight? I could use some rest. Is there anything you need? For him to be alive. That's all. That's all I really need. Can I get you some water? I'll just sit here by the faucet. I can stream from it if I need to. Can I sit with you? I only want to be with him. You can't bring him back to me. I can't even bury him. What else am I supposed to do? You're so, you can eat it. Got something to share? What are those papers? You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take this one for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real, but they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read. Oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now consider, overpopulation is a known problem, yes? It is simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it, I want my mommy. How are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay here. I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Not anytime soon. Your house burned down, but Daddy's okay, right? What about my room? Did that also burn down? Mommy's not coming. Is there anyone else left? You saw what happened, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. It hit Daddy, then he got up. I saw that, which means he could put out the fire, or just come looking for me. Is he coming soon? Oh, no, Mommy. You want to check? Photo. Photograph when I open a picture of me. Will you show me after? Thanks. I don't like it. Please don't do it again. I want more. What do you want to check? Your teeth. My teeth? Want me to show you my teeth? Why? I still have some baby teeth, Dad said. I'm not gonna cry anymore. Oh, here they are. It's everything. Said something and then everything okay. We're a cat. Cat? Cat? Kitty? Cat. Cat. Why are there so many potatoes? Oh 70383. Well, you reached for Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? An Energica, please. Oh 70383. Enter. Well, you reached for second right now. I didn't know I could actually do this. 57561 6. I mean, I figured it would have been really strange if it actually worked. Hello, you've reached Fun Roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello, hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. Tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. I found out about Phone Roulette. It was not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. Make me feel so much better. Do you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? You said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. Almost everyone I call regularly, checking with each of them, and see how they're doing. When I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later, I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, with all my friends. The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days, when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. When the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed, he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started. There wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. It's your turn. I'm used to talking about myself. I'm really shy. I'm ready to listen. I'm lonely. I had a tough relationship with my father. I'm no longer part of that family. And all that's left of them is this house. I'm sorry. Sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. Couldn't imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye. Stay strong, okay? There you are. Hi. You decide to pet the cat. Seems like it actually likes it. It's not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. But he won't stop you. Feel the drive. With Energica, you're alive. Wow. An invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst even faster and more effectively than water. Now available from 4Rest Delivery. Order at 070-383. This is dispatch. Check quarantine status zone. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 3:0300 hours. Unit 32-8. Reporting. Code 60. Max civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is condemned a cordon off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. See a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought: things will only get worse. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. It was a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rushed to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. Witness the beginning of the end. Why, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh, ho, ho, I'm an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. Mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes, the mushroom festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium. Yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand, speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to each other and talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles, but what they told me last, well, to say it's not good. They spoke of the mushroom festival drawing near, and that, my boy, my dear boy, is no good at all. No. Book of Smiles. It's a special book, the most special in the world, in fact. It will tell you what must be done. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it at all. To read it all. It's a big book. Time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. Alright. I'll take the damn pages from the Book of Smiles. Here's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. Be back once I've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, and great joy. Great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. Hi, Forest Delivery here. I think deliveries are still running. I didn't expect people to keep stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. This damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. Wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Accept delivery. Got 2 energy. Have a good day. Oh, night. Still not used to that. Special delivery. Order something from Forest. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. What's up, cat? 1. Today the world was built anew, and the basement mushroom grew, towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. 2. To welcome guests is not for strong, the mushroom stands tall and long, under tree of apple can you rest, so she'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. 3. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel, while on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. We interrupt this program of breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Who are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from the deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap hotline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, the Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. When you hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please help. Honestly, what would happen? I don't really care what happens right now. If evicted, stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering by themselves. Who want to take shelter there? Is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed? Or did FEMA take his family? Mind races, there's no answer, only guesses. This your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit for what? Lord have mercy, am I speaking plainly? Am I not? Hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. Since we're speaking on the matter, let me inquire into your amenities. You do have holy icons, I presume. Those require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. Excuse me. This isn't a hotel. Well, thank heavens. Never fear that had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? Come on. I'll be with you, child. Hey, buddy. Got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? But only a really stand-up guy. Believe me, I got the biggest heart of anyone you'll ever meet. Sure, I might punch out folks with perfect teeth and pretty eyes, but only because I envy them. Well, now, I'm messing with you. Don't go getting stiff on me. One or two weird traits doesn't make you a visitor. I'd never hurt anyone over their teeth or eyes or whatever they're saying on TV. I couldn't even. Never mind. Some kind of tipsy. I've been drinking. Had myself a king's breakfast this morning. Sticking to my buddy's meal plan. Beer for breakfast, wine for dinner. Tasty, healthy. Even counts as dieting if you do, right? I mean, feast on your eyes on this body. Relax. I'm just pulling your leg again. Don't put it against me. These days, a good laugh is all we got. Why not drown our misery a little? Deal with everything going on sober. It's just too much. All jokes aside, you let me in, buddy? Come on. Oh, buddy, looks like someone already warmed up with a spot of yours. Yeah, I'm all for sharing, but this doghouse feeling a little crowded. I mind making some space? You should leave. Damn, buddy. Alright, won't be a bother to you. I'm off. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? We got caught in the midday sun. Putting out forest fires. The only one left from my squad. The rest, Boss just wouldn't let them leave. I went on a shift eternally. Aren't you at a hospital? Hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. The visitors camp. The whole point of hospitals is not smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no one helping me now. Should have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. Not much time left anyways. Should come in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. So I have to die low in the dirt. Give us the slip of paper at work before we went out to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a female quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Smells like someone died tonight. God damn it. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear this time, so I know if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. Distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tinkle deep and sticky sustenance. Cerumen inidens, cerumen inidens, cerumen inidens. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident sparked new mysteries. Some reports described a lone shooter, while others mentioned an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas have been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. Pet the cat. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Was it the pale one? Oh, they killed Nerd. Who killed Nerd? Oh, you can drink both at once. Nice. I want to fully inspect her. Alright, so Morning Lady is fine. Have a very strange dream. Group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's rooms. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Oh, I don't look that way, not anymore. Hospitality Day. Follow dogs from the street. Bodies bare, shallow burns, hunger worse than inside your house. You don't fear them. You know you can't shake the feeling. It's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying the belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by female officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now that hangman looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Like the ones you took. No, you're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try and get in our way. Look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. That place used to be my hometown. How long is all of this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events to stay out of our way. Hard to say things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. Have to hand someone over to you again? But this time we'll need two. Doesn't matter who. Just hand over two of the residents now. Everything will go back to normal soon. Fine. Thank you for understanding. Bring these two back before you know it. So you're alone? Must be hard for you, for us. How we check a district when there's nobody living in it? Alright then. Goodbye. What? Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned. Some dragged out and executed. Death's taken a liking to you, yes. This must be some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps you do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find a cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. Want to come in or something? I need not come in. My mission is only to spread the holy truth that brings everlasting peace. But my brothers require shelter. Death is drawn to this place. They will conduct rites for the departed. You simply need to keep them safe. I'm exactly not burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people. Remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there will be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. And if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes, I doubt it shall take very long. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. I guess I'm bringing your hands. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make it visitor proof? Visitor proof? This necklace. Yeah, that's a good term. I have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. Pull a single tooth from each visitor with the easiest trophies to take. If one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. Already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one. Half-naked. So wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again. Hello. You have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here. City. Everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. What is so beautiful about this place? The silence. The emptiness. So still out here. I shiver, even caught in the frantic city's heat. My fever trapped. The streets no longer cool as the night falls. I'd be ash shiver either way. Alas, it's the rot you see. Each morning I wake. I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next. Excuse me. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. I don't belong in the panic where life struggles against the current. How'd you get gangrene? Fair question. For now, I shall say this. Once lived with a girl I adored. She changed every day, little by little, and oh, it was beautiful. Till the others came, and, well, I trust you can surmise the rest. Now I stand here before you, alone. Come in. I would, but that cultist is already there. They cling forlorn to thoughts of tomorrow. Yes, I came to listen to the silent haze of dusk. Okay, you come in. I don't know if you see the beauty as I do, but tell me, you don't throw the bodies away, do you? Keep in mind when the time comes. Except no one else is coming tonight. No one's left. Is this because of the dream? Good afternoon. We are watching the news. Fuma is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings in the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been officially announced by individuals earlier today, bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. Remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cults. Visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cults activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Meeting or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. This is an affected resident speaking. FEMA kicked you out like they did us. We're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. But no one can spare some food. Please help us. We really need it. Did it actually get rid of everyone? Oh, there's just 3 cultists. Damn, it even kicked out the fucking corpse. Sound of silence. Pretty much just going through this. Armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. Probably stumbled on them by chance. She was shouting and crazed voice yelling. Who survived in this new world? Not those guys. Female officers stand over the dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two female officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hint tucked away in the book as miles? Just wasting precious time with you youngins. Kids these days. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to pick it, nor was I supposed to eat it yet. What? His eyebrows arched in distress. He mumbles again, but you can't make out anything he's saying. Someone So your mouth shut. He mumbles something while waving his arms. I'm sure his cheeks seemed wet with tears coming. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. Now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore. Let's fix that. If there are at least the two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Can you come back later? Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. Do you live here after all? You should leave. Oh, you wound me. Something got you down? Did your wife leave you recently? Maybe the visitors killed someone close to you, forcing you to shut down emotionally? Was your childhood rough times back then, I'm sure? The memories all come flooding back? Poor thing. Tell me, baby. Just a stranger at your door. Maybe we'll never even see each other again. Get it? Now maybe people not have to listen without jumping on the well, I've had it worse. Know with other people is hard. Not the only one who struggles with that. I can help you if you want, baby. Maybe we could try connecting together? Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together. Just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves to something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. Boy. Whole world's gone pizza. Oh yeah? This ain't a society no more. The beast have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. One of those beasts for all animals, mate. Keep an eye on it and they'll eat you alive. Don't even leave the bones. This is the new world order. Right makes right. Anyone who says otherwise will be dead as a dog by morning. How many houses have you been through? How you survived this long? How many houses have you been through? Never interested in any one of them too long. Seem the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You still got proper order here. It's a rare thing, sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it. Come on, good boy. Power is the name of the game now, sunshine. You can either roll with it, let it roll over you. I turn around, get shot. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals. Skin irritation. An investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone or still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that the FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any question about recognizing vendors, that FEMA hotline is open on 000-451. As always, stay where you are and wait for their instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, we're on the unfolding situation in the Equatorial Belt. Is there something on your mind? Photo. Cartoons. Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. The government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. To everyone listening, FEMA is trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps.
What to hide everything that's going on
In the city. I'm trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. You're still in the city. Get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're in to kill you. Bill and we got a problem? What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Neighbors dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Cultists pile firewood in a huge heap, planning to burn something. My plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives we lost to their cause? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and Molotov cocktail, planning to burn down the whole village. Does not know these people are in quarantine. Need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Got the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games, we'll take everyone in this house. Focus a point for agency if nothing you're doing is working. I'm out of patience, I'm not arguing with you. Either break the door down, clear out the whole damn rat's nest. 2 people right now. Not the first one to try and resist us. We've dealt with them, we'll do with you too. We'll never want to see you again. That's all. Have a good night. Let's not waste time. How far my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Wait, we're all dead? You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. Went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town, or just this block? What if they only show 1 or 2 signs? They need to enact justice as swiftly as possible. Visitors feed on the weakness of the soft-hearted. Some people get killed in their own homes. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a little kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife? Oh, fuck the wife. His house burned down. Haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you would do. Got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll go down shooting them. Son of a bitch. Fuck ass visitor. Thought you could trick me? Time to die, bastard. You hear a madman behind the door, spitting furious words with raw aggression. You could only wait, hoping nothing will happen. The haze of rage in the eyes of an armed man is more terrifying than any visitor. You hear Shiloh sing. Bastard, he got me. No more has he slaughtered. How many has he burned? Thought he'd drag it out, since I didn't go down easy. But what about the others? It's gone quiet. You should probably check. He's actually... Because of scum like you, so many are dead. People like you killed my friend. People like you would never let anybody live in peace. But I think no one will fight back. These minds, damaged by insanity. I've lost everything, but you still have something left to lose. Crush you. I'll drag you deep into the ground. I'll drown everything in your blood. Bastard with a weapon in their hands dies today. Every last one. Revenge written on a bullet. Wrath of the Vigilante. Whoa, how many endings are there? One, two. Whoa, and there's so many people. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One trial ended only for another to begin. Now in the eyes of the crowd, you're the one to be feared. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Alright, that'll be it. Only because excuse me, want to go play some other stuff. So, hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day, night, evening, dusk, dawn, afternoon. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the channel, and stay safe, everyone.